Hello guys. Um, let's try this again. I realized I'm really bad at describing things. Okay, so the previous video I realized I really missed the point there. So yeah, let's try this again, and let's start from the PC this time, and open Visual Studio Code, and we have a project here. This is a test project that's included in the Git repository. And well, you can see there are CPP, assembler codes, etc. here, make files, a lot of stuff. And here's part of the CPP code. Should be able to go down here and see. Yeah, there's a main, and for those of you that are used to coding 68K, you will recognize what I'm doing here. I'm calling up supervisor mode, and then do a lot of other stuff. Yeah. I can also call assembler code. It's over there. Here you have some assembly code. All in one project, and it's all using a GNU toolchain, a standard readily available toolchain. And let's simply build this project. Run build task, and done. And you will see that now we have a couple of files in a build folder. We have a elf file, which you might know is the binary output file from the GNU toolchain. We also have a PRG file that is a standard Atari ST PRG file. This is not something that we have gotten for free here. There is included a program in the Git repository called elf to PRG. It converts the elf file to PRG file, and it does a lot of other stuff also, but let's keep it simple and just say that. We could just copy that file to an Atari and run it. I like it a bit more streamlined. So that's why I built this hardware. It's a very simple hardware, very cheap. I guess the parts here cost like 10 euros or something like that. It's based on a blue pill, it's called. It's a ARM based Arduino compatible thing, and we also have a SD card module. So this is connected to the AXI port of the Atari, and will emulate hard disk on SD card. Actually, I choose to put an Atari hard disk image on the SD card, so you can pretty much put several images there if you want to, emulating several hard drives. But at the current moment I only emulate one hard drive, and that is visible here right now. Also, this emulates a kind of SCSI CPU component. Yeah, sounds fancy, doesn't it? Which is the PC. So I can, what the idea is that this OmegaServe software here will take care of file transfers from the PC and also support GDB, remote debugging protocol. So let's start it and see if it works, because yeah, this hardware is sadly enough not really up to the task. I would have liked to have a few megahertz more from it, so sometimes it misses the AXI signals, and yeah, you can guess what happens then. But let's try. Now I have started, and let's try and debug this. Start debugging. Now it starts file transfer, and also some problem with this hardware is that it didn't really manage to emulate a hard drive and serial transfer at the same time. So yeah, it's slow. I could make it faster, but then again, I'd rather just change the hardware in the future. So if we're lucky, and we weren't, let's try again. That's how you know that this isn't fake, because who the fuck would fake a failure, right? And we failed again. Demo ghost. Please. It usually works. Eventually. Yeah, I should probably say something now, but let's just hope that this transfers the file to the Atari. I'm having my fingers crossed. Should be finished by now. The reason it takes, I mean, this software also, I have a quite large sinus list. And it works. Yay! So, ideally, I would be able to break the software right now. I cannot do that because, yeah, well, I haven't implemented yet. So the only way to actually, debug this right now is to actually start it again. So let's disconnect the GDB and restart the Atari. Let's see. Yeah, this is some of the problems that happens when the hardware misses some signals. But yeah, it works anyway. So now we have the test program here. And when it transfers the code, it actually also stores a hash. So the file transfer, before it transfers the file, it compares the hash and checks if it actually needs to transfer. So it saves some time at least. Yep, let's start this again. So now, if I switch to here and let's choose a good position. Yeah, let's pick it here. So I have an installation routine. I can put a breakpoint. Yeah. So now when I execute, it will be a lot faster because it don't need to transfer, and it should stop at the breakpoint. Let's see what happens. shouldn't happen anything there. But here we, oh yeah, here we are at the breakpoint. Let's see. What can we show? We can hover over different things and see. It should be that, right? We can see the call stack. I'm sorry for the camera movement, by the way. I'm a developer, not a fucking director. So let's see, you can click here and yeah, that seems to be correct. Let's click back. What more could be interesting to see? One thing I don't like with Visual Code is the debugger don't have any registers or memory window, anything like that. So you actually have to go by standard GDB console for that. So you could do like info registers. Yeah, and I don't know why the formatting here is completely wrong. But here you have the registers and what they contain for values. We could do, yeah, let's, we could do a disassemble. Let's disassemble the init code. I'm really sorry for this bad camera movement and quality. So here you have the assembly code, and there's where our breakpoint is. So what can we do more now? Well, I used to be able to continue and I have no idea why that stopped working, but I can step. So let's yeah, fuck it. If I step here, it gets there and nothing happens because it only changed the screen resolution from low to low. Yeah, but here we should see the background color change. So let's see if I can. I step now and it changed, and now we're here. So yeah, that's basically where I am right now. There's much more to do to get this stable and actually useful, but yeah, and I will take a break from this project a while now. Also, I have so much other things that demand my attention. So, but I will continue with this, and I will update the wiki and start a Jira task list. So, well, thanks for watching.